Hello students, welcome to the class 9th science chapter 6 tissues, and it is lecture number 2. In this lecture we are going to study the plant tissues. In my previous lecture I told you the types of plant tissues are: first is meristematic tissue and second is permanent tissue. Now my dear students, what do you mean by meristematic tissues? Meristematic tissues are simple living tissues which are capable of division and formation of new cells. It means in this type of tissue, the cells may divide and form the new cells. That is why these are present in growing regions of plants, because these can divide and form the new cells. So these are present in growing regions. Now the subtypes of meristematic tissue, these are of three types. First is apical meristem, second is intercalary meristem, and third is lateral meristem. So we'll be studying about these types. First type of meristematic tissue, that is apical meristem. As the name suggests, apical means these type of tissues are present at apex. Apex means growing tips of stems and roots. So here it is written, it is present in growing tips of stems and roots. In the diagram also you can see it is present at the growing tip of stem and root also. So this is the location of apical meristem tissue. Now what will be the function of this type of tissue? The function is it increases the length of stems and roots. Why? Because it is present at growing tips. So it increases the length of stems and roots. So it is the first type of meristematic tissue. Let us see what is the second type. Second type of meristematic tissue is intercalary meristem. Inter means in between. So this type of tissue is present at the base of the leaves or internodes on either side of the node on twigs. As you can see in the picture, this type of tissue, intercalary meristem, is present at the base of the leaves and internodes. Now what will be the function of this type of tissue? Its function is to increase the length of branches and helps in bending movement of twigs. Because it is present at the base of the leaves, that is why it increases the length of the branches, and it also provides the easy bending of the twigs. So it is a second type of meristematic tissue. Now third type of meristematic tissue, and that is lateral meristem tissue. Now lateral means at the side. So what will be the location of this type of tissue? It occurs along the side of longitudinal axis of the plant. Now what is meant by longitudinal axis? Longitudinal means sideways. It means at the sides of the stems and roots and branches this type of tissue is present. As in the diagram also you can see, this type of tissue, lateral meristem, it is present at the sides of the stem. Okay. Now what will be the function of this type of tissue? It gives rise to the vascular tissue. Now what do you mean by vascular tissue? Vascular tissues are xylem tissue, phloem tissue. These we will learn in this chapter. This type of tissues, xylem and phloem. Just now you just have to remember that lateral meristem gives rise to vascular tissues. Another function of lateral meristem is to increase the girth of stem and root. Now what is meant by girth? Girth means breadth. Okay, it is a length. As you can see in the picture, it is a length and it is a breadth. You might have studied in mathematics also, length and breadth. So the main basic function of lateral meristem is to increase the girth of stems and roots. So these are the three types of meristematic tissues. I hope you've understood these three types of meristematic tissues, which are also called dividing tissues. So Next type of plant tissues are permanent tissue. Now, as you have seen that meristematic tissues, in meristematic tissues, the cells can divide and they can form new cells. But in permanent tissue it is composed of those cells. You know that tissue is composed of cells. So it is composed of those cells which have lost their capability to divide. It means it is the basic difference between meristematic tissue and permanent tissue. That in meristematic tissue, the cells may divide, but in permanent tissue, the cells may not divide. Why they may not divide? Because they have lost their capability to divide. They may be dead or living. So this is the second type of plant tissue, that is permanent tissue. That is why its name is permanent, because the cells may not divide. They are permanent. They have permanent shape. They have permanent function. And the types are simple and complex permanent tissues, which we will learn in next lecture.